Hey friends, Miss Manning here again to talk a little bit more about some science. So, as you remember, I was doing an observation of this apple, and I just have to say, you all did such a great job yesterday with your own observations. Now, I did notice that a few of us might be able to add a little bit more detail, and even Miss Manning. So, friends, I want to see if you can challenge yourself today to look at your item and maybe add a little bit more about what you notice. So, I noticed that there are like red dots, and so I might even write red dots, and I'm going to use a little arrow to point. There's also kind of like stripes, which I never really noticed when I was working on drawing my apple. I don't think about stripes when I think about drawing an apple. So adding a little bit more details. Now, even the stem, if you can see the top of the stem, it has kind of an angle. And so I'm going to draw that in a tiny bit more. Now, when you feel like your drawing looks the way you would like it to, we're going to oopsies, turn our page. And we're going to just do a little bit of notes to help us remember the A, B, C, D's of A, B, C, D, E of doing an observation. So on this page, we're going to write a big word. I hope you're ready for it. Observation. And this is a kind of tricky combination that makes the shun sound. So the first thing we were thinking about when we did our drawing is the letter A. And do you remember what the letter A stands for? You got it. Is your drawing accurate? You want to make sure you're actually drawing what you see. I don't want to draw an apple that has eyeballs and a little smile and say, there's the apple I saw. No way, that is not what it looked like. The next thing was B, and the B stands for big. We don't want a baby teeny tiny apple. We can't see that. So we were going to try our best to fill up the page. Ooh, C, that stands for color. We want to make sure that our picture is colorful. Now, I know that I really spent some time making sure my colors were what I was seeing on my object. Okay, D. The D stands for detail. Make sure you are adding some details. And of course, we were looking really closely. I even saw that bruise yesterday, so I added that detail. And the last one, for E, we want to explain. Explain what we're noticing. And I'm going to do one thing real quick because what helps me explain is to think about the five senses. We have our sight. What do we see? We have our smelling. What do we smell? Now for mine, I couldn't really hear anything, but sometimes we might use that. Now, as much as I wanted to use my taste, I didn't eat it quite yet, but I'll probably do that after this lesson. And the last one, I'm going to draw a little hand for feeling. Was it rough? Was it soft? Was it bendy? So again, friends, when I was looking at my apple, it felt hard and cold. But you know what? It also feels smooth. So I'm going to write that down. I didn't think of that last time, but it's okay to add some add some more details. So smooth. So, scientists, I would love it if you can create a page. Now, I know this is a lot of writing, but you'll have a picture to look at where we can write down the ABCDE rules for observation. Alrighty, that's it for right now. I can't wait to see an updated picture of your natural observation. Great job, friends.